You found the Sharks Broadcast podcast. Subscribe, and if you like what you hear, give us a 5-star rating. It's on MTV. Do you remember that video?
Yeah, there was morphing. Remember the digital morphing of the faces?
It was so cool.
And it kind of holds up. If I saw it not too long ago, I'm like, okay, that's not bad. It holds up.
Totally does. Yeah. It's a Shark Morning Show with Sarah and A-Train. Okay, one day, a long time ago, we were just talking about how this car was hit in the parking lot of Walmart, and somebody didn't have car insurance. They left a note saying so, and they also left chocolate Hershey bars, which are going to melt all over the car. So it's like adding insult to injury, which reminded me about the time when I hit the back of a car once and I didn't have insurance.
Okay.
Now, if you hit the back of a car, you are at fault.
This is a parking lot situation?
No,
it was not.
This is on the road.
Oh, okay.
OTR. I am OTR for the day. I'm sorry. I'm going to be unavailable. I'm OTR. Anyway, I digress. Yes, I was on the road. And I hit the back of this car. Now, there was a time in my life when it was hard to make ends meet. I mean, that's why I can relate to, most anybody who's struggling, because I was struggling. It was just me and Colin, So I did not have car insurance at the time. Yeah, And you hit somebody, that's bad.
So they were they rolling fast enough so that it wasn't
No, they stopped really, really, really fast, and I slammed on my brakes, and I didn't do it quick enough, and I hit them. I hit the back of their car.
Yep.
Now, luckily, nobody hit me in the back, so it was just, and it wasn't very hard. It was like, I'm going to hit her. I hit her.
It's like in slow motion. That's the worst. Okay.
Yeah. So I go over there. She's got a toddler in the back. I'm like, I hate my life. Why did I do that? It was so awful. So I felt so bad. And the kid's like, what happened? I'm like, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. It's okay. Anyway.
Was there this taillight smashed and stuff?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't bad.
Okay.
It was not bad. She had a little bump. She had one of those Jeeps, and it had a dent in the thing, in the wheel in the back.
Yeah.
So we pull over and all that. I'm like, I'm so sorry. She's like, it's all right. It's okay. I said, look, I totally came clean. I'm like, look, I don't have car insurance. She goes, oh no. I said, but here I am, lady. Here I am, and I'm falling on the sword. Here's my name. Here's my phone number. I'm going to pay for your repairs out of pocket.
Okay.
Which is what I did.
Oh, nice. Okay. So, yeah, she lucked out there.
She did luck out. She did, because I could have given her a fake phone number or whatever. Yeah,
exactly.
But yeah, no, you got to fall on the sword. If you do things like that.
I almost wonder for a split second she went, Sarah Sullivan.
No, she did not.
That sounds made up to me.
That sounds made up.
What is that, a radio name?
I know, isn't that just? It's my real name, I promise you. Yeah. Huh. So I thought
Okay. I wonder how was it fairly expensive for the shell that goes over that wheel?
I thought it was going to be like $400.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, it can't be more than a couple hundred, but I'll double it.
Yep.
I'll double it. It'll be $400. Guess how much?
I'd go 500.
$1,500.
Whoa! What happened?
Yeah, $1,500. And
was it new?
No, I don't think so. But I got the invoice directly from the garage.
Okay.
Because I said, just have them, send it directly to me. I'll pay for it. It's just, I'll give them a credit card, no problem. Which is what I did. I slapped it on a card. That was it.
I wonder if it was like a brand new tire or something too. Like they put a brand new tire in that spare tire holder.
I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah, $1,500.
I'm like, man,
that's a lot.
It seemed like a lot to me, Train.
I wonder if that was probably bumper, then that shell thing, and a new tire. That's what I'm guessing. Wow. You would have been better off with a couple of candy bars.
I guess you're right.
That morning show is Sarah and A-Train. Happy National Massachusetts Day, everyone.
When's National New Hampshire Day and National Maine Day? That's what I want to know.
We would be June 3rd, right? 603. Would that work out? Because we're in the 603. If I had to guess, that would be ours.
Why did they pick 817?
I don't know.
That's not Massachusetts. Anyway.
617 is, right?
Yeah.
Close, so close.
So close.
Yeah, we got some, I says, happy on Facebook.com/Shark Morning Show. I said, happy National Massachusetts Day. How do you plan on celebrating? And then Linda says, by leaving Massachusetts and coming home to New Hampshire. Come on now. Amber says, by working in Massachusetts.
It's kind of funny.
Casey, who, maybe this is in defense of the Bay State, by driving safe and normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Margaret says, by cutting someone off. Melanie says, staying in New Hampshire. And then Anthony, he's definitely, defending Mass because he says, you drive a big truck and have, I won't go into the next part because it's kind of lurid, but it is kind of funny. It says, if so, go back to New Hampshire. So we're driving around. That's the perception. We drive around our big trucks.
Really?
With our, problems.
National Maine Day, by the way, is December 21st, and National New Hampshire Day is September 7th.
Okay.
So that's not too far from now. Maybe we can make plans or something. Anyway, to celebrate National Massachusetts Day, this is so cool. Coming to Haverhill, have you heard about this place? Coming soon, it is a boozy milkshake place. I don't know if you've heard about it. It's called Stacked, located at 122 Washington Street in Haverhill. And you got to put that in your GPS right now because the deliciousness that's headed your way is unbelievable. I do not have words enough to describe this creation that Stacked has on the Shark app. I've put a bunch of pictures there. The caramel mocha boozy milkshake. It just looks like a delight. But again, I have no words. You got to go check it out yourself. Coconut cream pie boozy milkshake. Yeah. It's like they take what looks like one of those old fashioned canning jars, and then they put a bunch of booze in it and a bunch of flavoring and chocolateness and deliciousness.
It's lovely.
It is lovely. And then they put a pie on top of that, my friends.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a meal in itself, too.
Yeah. Blueberry amaretto, bread pudding, boozy milkshake, mint chocolate cookies and cream. Oh, my goodness.
I love ice cream. It's awesome.
I suggest you get one of these on your cheat day. Also, if you're gluten-free, no problem.
Oh, wow.
They've got a bakery in downtown Haverhill as well, Baker's Rack Baking Company, that designed a gluten-free cookie for them. And they've got all kinds of delicious, vodka is gluten-free, so they put that in there as well. More about it right there on the Shark app or shark1053.com.
Yeah, Rhode Island.
You come from Rhode Island at 7 a.m. It's a Shark Morning Show with Sarah and A-Train. How you doing? You wrote an article yesterday, Train.
Oh, I found a very frightening, creepy old commercial. Humpty Dumpty potato chips. Love Humpty Dumpty potato chips. So that's what I do. When I go on YouTube, I look at old commercials of potato chips. And, man, I found a locally produced one. This one had to have been right down the road because at the time, Humpty Dumpty was owned exclusively and it was a Scarborough, Maine company. Yeah. So they had their own produced commercials or TV commercials with with actors, local actors.
Oh, boy.
That are, I found it. And so what happens is basically the premise of this commercial, you got a mom. She's in the kitchen. She's packing the kids' lunches. I mean, it was filmed in the mid-1980s.
Yes.
She goes, celery sticks, sandwiches. I'm missing something. Then, poof, magically, this Humpty Dumpty mascot, the big egg
appears
with a big scary face.
Oh, yeah.
With these eyes that dart from side to side.
I did not like that logo. Ooh. No offense to Humpty Dumpty potato chips.
Oh, man. I mean, I eat 50 bags of They're All Dressed a year. I love They're All Dressed. I mean, they're one of my favorite potato chips. But, man, yeah, that slogan, that mascot, I didn't know he existed.
Do you have to cover up the logo, when you're eating it? Do you have to, put your hand over it?
They've kind of changed it some over the years. He's not quite as terrifying now as he used to be.
Yeah.
But, man, I guess I got it right there on the Shark app, shark1053.com. I mean, it might be something you, like me, you might not unsee. It's something that you can't, it'll be haunting my nightmares forever, but it's still kind of interesting to check that out. Hilarious and creepy.
Check it out right there on the Shark app or shark1053.com.
Here's what's trending on seacoastcurrent.com.
In Dover, New Hampshire, they're going to keep the outdoor watering ban through Labor Day. Fall of Kabul delays a Portsmouth parade to honor Afghanistan veterans. And tonight at Rotary Park Pavilion in Dover, there's a celebration for our silver medalists, ladies and gentlemen. That starts at 5:30 today. More details about that. Just download the Seacoast Current app. Be current, stay current at seacoastcurrent.com. Shark sports and weather coming up next.
Okay, National Massachusetts Day, everyone. I don't know what it is. I just, every time I say it, it makes me giggle, but it is. It's National Massachusetts Day.
It is. We're going to get our day, though, in September, and then Maine in December.
Okay.
So we'll celebrate equally. You know,
Northern
we
New
love
England.
all our children equally. Every parent says that, but it's a lie.
Yeah.
FYI. Just thought I'd tell you, kids.
We got great tickets to head up to the Bank of New Hampshire Pavilion. Yacht Rock Review. The Yacht Rock Review happening Thursday night. What a 7-piece band they are. What a saxophone player. You got to see these guys, and you will if you win the tickets with today's Brain Strain.
Okay.
This is New Englanders. Unbelievable. I'm floored by this. New Englanders apparently waste $900 a year on this and this only. New Englanders waste $900 a year on this. What are we talking about?
Waste? Mouse traps?
That's good, Sarah. They're running around. No. It's not rat or mouse traps or have a heart traps or anything like that.
Jeez. I don't know. How about makeup?
Oh, it's not makeup. That's good.
Is it something you can buy online?
Yeah, but that's generally speaking.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, give it a shot. 877-45-SHARK. That's 877-457-4275. Give it a shot. Hey, the Shark Morning Show with Sarah and A-Train. She is currently chasing around a toddler, which is just amazing to me.
That's exercise. That's some serious exercise.
Yeah.
We've got the Brain Strain going, and this is for a pair of tickets to see the Yacht Rock Review. What a band up there at the Bank of New Hampshire Pavilion in Guilford. Thursday night, get you on that Shark guest list if you solve the Brain Strain. And the average New Englander wastes $900 a year on this. What is it? What are we talking about?
877-45-SHARK. That's 877-457-4275. Good morning. What's your guess?
Internet purchases.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah. Poorly made, poorly thought out internet purchases. $900 a year.
Wow, that's a lot.
But actually, that sort of makes sense if you think about it.
Yeah, it does. I mean, you get a glass of wine going, you see something. For me, it's the television too. It's that QVC that gets me.
Yeah, I don't watch any of those home shopping things.
Yeah.
But I am the queen of on my phone. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
I am constantly buying stuff online, impulse buying, and that's terrible.
That is, oh my God.
I guess, if you average $50 here and $100 there, it ends up being, $900 a year.
Yeah, yep.
But at $900, I didn't even think of it being that high.
Well, there you go. What's your name?
Kimber.
All right, hang on one sec, okay?
There you go, Kimber. I guess the most common thing is just clothing.
Clothes?
Different clothes that, you get it, and then all of a sudden, you don't like the way it fits. Maybe it's too big. Maybe it's too small.
Yep.
Tech gadgets, and then kids' toys is another one that we spend a lot of money on to never really get the value of.
Yeah. My gosh. We do buy a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
That's why people, are into recycling. A lot of people that are younger, in the early 20s, they recycle a lot of stuff, which I think is very smart.
That's very nice. Yeah, it works. Good for the environment and everything. I guess of these bad purchases, the average American will return only 1 in 4 items.
I've got some stuff that I need to return to Marshall's in Epping from St. Patrick's Day.
Uh-oh.
We thought we were getting trivia boxes, for music trivia.
Yes.
They're in Gaelic.
Okay.
For St. Patrick's Day. That's why they were only $1. But I'm going to return them. So I hope they still take them.
I don't even think anybody speaks that anymore.
No, I know.
You have to run
Not even in Ireland.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
Wow. All right.
George Michael coming up next. And part about them is that all these ads, right, they will track you. They will track what your interests are.
Oh, yeah.
And then they follow you wherever you go. Which, in some cases, it's really cool because I just was served an ad about a steampunk lamp, which I really like the steampunk style. Mm-hmm. And it's a lamp that's in the shape of an old-fashioned microphone.
Oh, nice.
And the old-fashioned microphone is holding a guitar.
Wow.
Is that me or what?
So the ribbon mic is like the head of this guy that's jamming out on a guitar?
Yep.
Oh, man, that's frightening.
Right?
That's like somebody custom made that for you.
It's scary.
Yeah.
It's scary stuff, I got to say.
Huh. Yep. Interesting. Now, I had a friend, a coworker here 10 years ago, probably 15 years ago, spend way too much on a Burberry bag. And it had fringe on it. And so for 15 years, the people at Burberry have been push-polling me or giving me the pictures. Hey, Train.
Would you like a Burberry?
Wouldn't you love this fringy Burberry bag?
Oh, why? Did you buy it for her or something? Oh,
I was shocked. I was shocked that somebody would pay.
Oh, so you looked it up.
$1,300 for a fringy Burberry bag, and for the rest of my life, the people are they English?
Oh,
I think it's an English company.
Yes, maybe.
Yeah. Hey, Train, wouldn't you like this beautiful bag? It's just like for 15 years. No, I'm good. I don't want a handbag.
I am not that person. Oh. I mean, I know that a lot of women are.
The handbags.
That they pay thousands and thousands for a handbag.
Yep.
Why?
I don't know.
You put it on the floor when you go to the bathroom at the rest stop.
Yep.
Or you put it in the hook and it, I don't know. Yes. That's not me.
Spending 2 or 3 paychecks on, something that's just going to be, in the back of the closet at some point.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. No. I just don't get that at all. That's funny that they're feeding.
That's it.
You know who is the absolute best marketers, though, I got to say, is Sweetwater. Have you ever purchased anything from Sweetwater?
No.
Okay, so they're an audio equipment company. They sell headphones and gear and amplifiers and, cables and microphones. And so David and I both, I just bought a pair of headphones, sweet pair of headphones, by the way. And they market me. Oh, my goodness. And they don't do it anonymously either. They do it personally.
Oh, nice.
You know what I mean? They call and they say, "Hey, Sarah," they use your name. "Hey, Sarah, it's Dale from Sweetwater. Just want to know if you got your stuff and just checking in. Let us know if we can do anything for you. You don't have to call me back. I'm just checking in. The number's on your phone or whatever."
That makes you feel special.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Makes me feel like I'm the only Sweetwater customer.
That's very nice.
But I'll tell you what, with all the people stalking me, they've got a large staff. I am certainly not the only one. We've got Denise Williams and The Clash coming up on The Shark. Hey, cracking celebrities, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, last week, the Yankees and the White Sox played out in Iowa in that cornfield, the Field of Dreams.
Yes.
And it was the highest rated baseball game in over 20 years.
Wow.
I mean, people were talking about it. They're still talking about it and how great the game was and how amazing it is.
How long?
I know.
My goodness.
It was came out in 87, 88?
Long time ago, over 30 years.
Yep. So sure enough, everybody's talking about Field of Dreams. Well, guess what? Field of Dreams, a series called Field of Dreams, revolving around that ball field, is coming to Peacock. Yeah, it's been given the green light and everything. Not much is known, but the guy who is developing it and has the go-ahead is Mike Schur. He's responsible for Parks and Rec, The Office. He worked on SNL and Brooklyn Nine-Nine as well. It's going to be a drama. It's not
I was going to say, from what I recall, Field of Dreams was not a comedy.
No, exactly. The Office, SNL, Parks and Rec, he's kind of Mr. Funny guy.
Yeah.
But no, this is going to be a drama. No information as to who the stars will be, but after that
Kevin Costner has got to have a part in it somewhere, right?
Even if he's planting corn or something.
Throw
somewhere.
him something.
Yeah. This is another one. Yesterday, we had Deborah Winger throwing shade at Madonna. Well, Barbara Streisand.
Oh yeah.
She said that A Star Is Born, the Bradley Cooper Lady Gaga movie, A Star Is Born. It just had the wrong idea.
Yeah. Well, she's wrong. I'm sorry. If you're a Barbara disciple, there are lots of people that love her, but that's wrong because it was such a great movie.
Yeah, I guess she had heard that Will Smith was going to be the star, and she was very excited about that rendition. Of course, it's kind of funny. I mean, she's always Barbara. She says, what do I know? It was wildly successful. I can't argue with success.
Yep.
I just don't care so much about success as I do originality.
Oh, all right.
You never have to worry about her not speaking her mind.
Well, I mean, she's got a point as far as that goes. A Star Is Born has been remade not once, but twice. This is the second remake of that movie.
Yeah.
It's the same premise, so I get it.
Mm-hmm. So well, I don't know. I was kind of hoping for some real dishy, something that she said about maybe.
She's not going to get into it.
No.
She's not. And did Did you have a Game of Thrones update too?
Well, no, I was just, I know nothing about Game of Thrones, but I saw Jason Momoa, who I know, and of course Emilia Clarke, who I know. Mm-hmm. They had they just met up again and just were doing like a little picture situation, just having fun.
Yeah.
And, wow, she's tiny. He's gigantic.
Yeah.
I didn't know that they were romantical in the Game of Thrones.
Definitely. She's Khaleesi and he was her love. Yeah.
He looks like a WWE wrestler, and she's just about like 80 pounds and 5 foot nothing.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I can't wait for that series to come back either. My life is full of waiting for series that I'm looking forward to. Bob Seger and Michael Jackson on the way next on The Shark.
At Sweeping the Nation, who are you?
Who are you?
Guess the famous celebrities in just 3 clues or less. Everybody put your hands together for your 2 hosts and your 2 players, Sarah and A-Train.
Oh, yeah, it's time for Who Are You? So this week I'm doing 3 name fame. This is famous people, actors, actresses, musicians who have 3 names, and we know them and we love them. This is a Canadian American actress. She was born in Edmonton, Alberta, but she is actually very, very local. I would say so much hyper-local because every so often you'll hear someone say, hey, I was in downtown Portsmouth. And you know who was there? Just there?
Oh.
It's this person with 3 names. Now, her most famous movie, I would say she co-starred with Arnold Schwarzenegger in Commando in 1985. And for an Oprah tie-in, she was in The Color Purple as well.
Oh. She was in The Color Purple.
Mm-hmm.
What part did she play?
I'm not sure. Just in her list of roles. This is a good one. She is not the daughter of Cheech. She is not the daughter of Cheech.
Okay. Chong.
Yeah.
So her last name is Chong?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know her name.
Oh, Ray Dawn?
Ray
Dawn Chong, yeah.
Dawn, okay.
It's so funny because every so often you'll be like, hey, I was at the Hammer, and do you know who was there? Ray Dawn Chong. Yeah, the actress. She's very nice. I've heard a couple different people she's just out and about in the seacoast.
Oh, isn't that funny?
Yeah, and I think she just lives here, and and she's super friendly and wonderful.
Funny.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's a good one. This guy, it's his birthday today. He's a local guy, too. Wicked local, man. He was born in Boston, Massachusetts. He was at first a singer, but then he turned actor. He has performed in many, many, many movies, including The Sixth Sense. I could not believe his role in The Sixth Sense.
Oh, yes, that's a great clue, Sarah, because I didn't realize that was even him.
Right.
Like 3 years later. Yeah, everybody's talking about the big spoiler alert for The Sixth Sense, and the spoiler alert for me was that it was Donnie Wahlberg was one of the characters.
Donnie Wahlberg, yep.
Yeah, he's unbelievable in that. He's completely transformed himself.
He lost like 50 pounds, and he plays one of the
He's so anxiety-ridden in that movie that you don't even know it's him. Oh, man.
It was such a good role. He did such a great job. Anyway, he turns 52 years old today. He now plays Detective Danny Reagan on Blue Bloods. He also played Detective Eric Matthews in the second, third, and fourth Saw movies.
Okay.
Which I have never seen because they're wicked gross.
Yeah, they're gory.
But, also restaurateur.
Oh, of course.
Part of the Wahlburgers burger chain. Happy birthday, Donnie! Have your mother make you a cake. Call up your brother. Have a party there in Dorchester. We've got Depeche Mode and the Eagles coming up on The Shark. Saturday at the TD Garden in Boston. They've got 2 nights there, Friday and Saturday, the 27th and 28th.
Ha-ha.
Mm-hmm. What a show that's going to be. It's a Shark Morning Show with Sarah and A-Train.
They got a choir for that show.
Yeah, they do. It's going to be amazing. They're going to perform the entire album of Hotel California. And after that, they're going to play all of their greatest hits. So it's going to be quite a time. I suggest get to Boston early. And you know what people have been doing? They've been getting out of shows early because if you have to wait in traffic, it's sometimes you don't get home until the wee hours of the morning. So, you do you.
I always do that. I never go for encores. Isn't that awful?
Really?
That my later years, I just never go with encores. I'm like, all right, see ya.
Oh, geez.
Is that awful?
I like to stay until the last note is played, but I always go with people like you that want to leave.
Yeah, that's
I'm like,
me.
what are you talking about?
Oh, no, it seems like they're done. I don't think they're coming back out.
God. I hate that. But anyway, we've got the Workday Kickoff coming up next. It's 3 hours of continuous classic hits to kick off 40-minute music marathons all day long, every hour on Classic Hits for the Seacoast. 102.1 and 105.3 The Shark. We've got Joan Jett kicking that off next.
Classic Hits 102.1 and 105.3